14 people have been confirmed dead and at least 84 others injured after a devastating train collision near Indonesia's capital, Jakarta, in a major rail accident that has triggered a large-scale rescue and investigation effort. Notably, the crash occurred late on Monday night, that is yesterday night, at Bekasi city station, located on the outskirts of Jakarta, involving a commuter train operating on the Jakarta-Cikarang route and a long-distance Argo Bromo Anggrek train travelling between Jakarta and Surabaya. According to Indonesia's state-owned railway operator KAI, the incident took place around 8:50 p.m. local time. Early reports initially placed the death toll lower, but the figure was later revised to 14 after rescue teams completed evacuation operations and recovered additional victims from the wreckage. Dozens of injured passengers were rushed to the nearby hospitals across Bekasi and Greater Jakarta, while the deceased were transferred to the Kramat Jati Police Hospital for identification procedures. Emergency response teams from Indonesia's National Search and Rescue Agency, Basarnas, worked intensively through the night in extremely challenging conditions. The train carriages were severely mangled in the impact, forcing rescuers to use cutting equipment and angle grinders to break through twisted metal in order to reach trapped passengers. Officials described the rescue operation as delicate and slow, as some survivors were still alive but pinned inside the wreckage, requiring careful extrication to avoid further harm. The accounts from railway officials suggest that the commuter train may have been involved in a minor collision with a taxi at a level crossing before it came to a halt on the tracks, and moments later it was struck by the fast-moving, long-distance train, resulting in a catastrophic impact. Investigators have not yet confirmed the exact sequence of events, and the National Transportation Safety Committee has launched a formal inquiry into the crash. Reports indicate that one of the women-only carriages bore the brunt of the collision, with many of the fatalities believed to be women. Survivors described confusion and panic in the moments after the impact, with passengers attempting to escape the damaged compartments as rescuers worked to free all those trapped inside. Indonesia's President Prabowo visited injured victims at a hospital in Bekasi today morning, expressing condolences to the families affected and promising a swift and thorough investigation. He also raised concerns about the condition of the country's railway infrastructure, noting that parts of the network require urgent maintenance and modernization. The president further announced plans to consider constructing a flyover near the accident site in order to reduce congestion and improve safety at the crossing. Train travel remains a critical part of daily transportation in Jakarta, one of the world's most densely populated urban areas. However, Indonesia has faced a history of rail accidents, including fatal collisions and level crossing incidents in previous years, highlighting ongoing safety challenges within the system. But as of now, rescue operations at the scene have been completed, but investigators continue to examine the wreckage as authorities work to determine the precise cause of the tragedy and prevent similar incidents in the near future. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.